From the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, Travis Meyer.
And the seasons, they are changing a little bit. We are talking about a storm system that's up to the northeast of us, and most of the active weather has continued to be northeast. You can see how quiet it is here. But you talk about wrapped up, and you see that blue, that is snow. And if you look real close, most of that snow is on the east side of the Great Lakes. And so a lot of the Great Lakes temperatures are still well above freezing, running in the 30s to 40s. And so when that happens, we start to have lake effect snow. So the lower peninsula of Michigan, picking up some pretty hefty snows here just very recently. And then you get into the areas, especially the snow belt. That's where you can find some big time snows. They do have active travel advisories in some of those areas. And then you go a little bit further downstate through Pennsylvania and New York, and then it's not quite as big of a deal. But it is that season of snow generation in the Northeast and New England states. Now, as far as the temperatures, you can see why. It was blustery cold. Look at Chicago today, 24 for a high, 26 in Cleveland. So that cold air, they just kind of brushed us briefly, is pretty much hanging out up there, and that's a big storm system, and it's pretty much a bowl. You can tell it's just big old bowl, cold air. Fortunately for us, we did rebound, unless you wanted cold air. There's more systems that'll be coming in from out of the west before Christmas, so don't worry. But in the meantime, with clear skies, dry air in place, temperatures dropping off quickly already. We're down to 40 at the airport reading in Bartlesville, 54 in Tulsa, 52, McAllister, and 43 over in Fayetteville. Tomorrow morning, once again, valley locations and a little bit colder locations, which is usually valleys when the winds are light, will be in the 20s, while we should here in the heart of Tulsa be about 35, suburbs about 30 to 33. And then you see Muskogee at 33, a few degrees warmer just south around McAllister at 37. Tomorrow afternoon, one more really nice day. Temperatures will be moving into the upper 50s, low 60s across our area. And if we get enough sunshine, there could be a few more 65-degree readings as well. A south breeze will pick up a little bit in the afternoon, but a very, very good day if you have things you need to do or you have an opportunity to get outside. Clouds roll in, though, tomorrow night, and then by early Thursday morning, it's thick cloud cover. Temperatures will be in the 40s with rain developing across areas from Tulsa, really I-44 south and east. And if you're northwest, it'll be more sprinkles and drizzle. Then the better bands of rain will happen later in the day. And there's a bigger part of this storm system that comes through during the evening, so there's some much-needed rain for western Oklahoma and northwest Oklahoma. And then that system will lift up across the area as we go through the evening hours with off-and-on periods of rain. And right under the core of that low, that's where the best chances of heavy rain. Guess what? That'd be really nice if that could move right on up into Osage County, Chautauqua County, up around Sedan for you guys, then also extending into Montgomery County. And so a little bit of snow on the northwest side. Cold air is going to wrap back in behind that. That'll be out of the picture on Friday, but the cold air and the clouds will still be around with 30s to low 40s. And then as we look on into Friday during the midday hours, there's still clouds and some wraparound snow well up to the north of us. And then by afternoon, we'll start to clear out. But most of the day will be spent in the 40s, low 50s in southeastern Oklahoma. By the time we get on into late Friday evening, it's going to be a chilly night, but it's going to be a good night. Rainfall, more likely across areas from I-35 to the east. That'll be heavier. So we could be finding a couple areas that pick up a ½ inch of rain. Some could be near an inch. And don't forget, glow in the green. We'll be at Guthrie Green turning on Christmas lights. Well, another time for Friday night. Can't wait. It'll be chilly enough that it should be kind of the seasonal norm, or at least feeling good. Temperatures on Saturday will be great. That's a great day to get out. And it looks like Sunday should be very nice as well, with generally 50s to 60s. Notice it's a little bit warmer to the south and east while we get more of a northwesterly flow. So it'll be a little bit cooler if you're north and west of Tulsa in the 50s. South and east a little bit warmer. All right, here's our forecast. Looking good. I'd say for this time of year. 44 tonight in Tulsa, be in the 30s in outlying areas. 35 in Tulsa. Again, if you're outlying areas, upper 20s to around 32. And by the time we're into the noon, whoa, what is that? That's like 60 degrees at noontime. Yeah, that's not too shabby. And mid-60s in the afternoon before the clouds roll on in tomorrow night. Rain rolls on in Thursday night, clearing out on Friday and cold. I say clearing out. The rain's clearing out. The clouds will stick around. It'll be blustery. But overall, pretty good forecast for right now. No Arctic air do we see.
That's nice. We'll take it.
Yep, absolutely.